What is going on, YouTube? Smoller here, and what a way to start a video. I haven't done anything like this, but hey, it's that time of year. It is the Game Awards nomination, voting, all of that kind of stuff. There's some other stuff that we're going to talk about that goes along with the Game Awards, with their introduction to allowing DLCs to be able to be voted in, well, they were obviously nominated and voted for in primary categories. We'll talk about that later. But let's just go through the categories, man. Because I feel like I have some skin in the game on pretty much most of these categories. Let's go right through it. Let's start at the bottom here. Best Esports Team. And this is for 2024. This is a really tough one for me. So I don't really follow Counter-Strike anymore. Team Liquid has been dominant with Dota 2. At least it seems like every time I look at it. When it comes to League, which is the esport that I do know the most about, both of these teams, BLG and Gen.G, were domestically extremely dominant the entire year until the World Championship. So I can make a whole separate video on, is the World Championship more important than the entire rest of the year? Or is the whole year that you're competing for to participate and compete at the World Championship more important? There's arguments for both. That being said, I'm a fanboy, so I'm going to go with T1. I gotta keep going backwards, I guess. Previous. Best esports athlete. See, name-wise, the only people I know are obviously the League people. I do know Zywoo as well, and this dude is a beast. But in this particular instance, wow, I'm going with Faker. And the reason why is because, well, one, in the League scene, this dude has been competing for over 10 years. He competed at the 2013 World Championship, and now he just competed at the 2014 World Championship. He was the youngest winner then, and the oldest winner, actually, when he won last year. Throughout the most of the season, like during the regular season, he's not that great. He's like average at best, but when it comes to the World Championship, this dude turns up. And he legit carried. They would not have won without him this year. So it goes to Faker. Best esports game. See, this is where I'm actually going to flip it. I think, for me, I think CSGO was better than Counter-Strike 2. Dota 2 just doesn't have that draw that League does. I mean, the international is very massive, but it's like they only have like one big tournament the entire year. League's got a few, and then they have the regions and all that kind of stuff. I have no idea what this is. I think Valorant is going to be the next big thing. I mean, it's already kind of big, but I think Valorant is it. What do we got next? Content Creator of the Year. I can't vote on this because I don't really watch videos of hardly anybody other than a very select few people. And I almost never watch anything live on Twitch. Almost everything now is VODs, either through Twitch or YouTube videos. I don't know who any of these people are. Actually, I know who Queso is, but I don't know who the other four are. So I guess I'm going to vote for Queso. Because I actually know who he is. Most anticipated game. Most people are going to probably vote Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm excited for Death Stranding. I'm excited for Ghost of Yotei. I am excited for Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm excited for Metro Prime 4. But Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out in just a few months, and yeah. Better than sex. Next. Best Adaptation. Okay. I haven't watched Yakuza Like a Dragon because I heard it's terrible. I still need to watch the Knuckles movie. I have not watched this cartoon. I've seen Fallout and I've seen Arcane. Arcane is next level. But it was season 2. Fallout is new. And Fallout was actually incredible. So I'm going to vote for Fallout. Even though I think Arcane is better, it's like saying season 2. I don't know, because Arcane, it's just more of season 2. I mean, it's obviously a continuation, or more of the, the first season and everything, but Fallout was new. It just got adapted, and it's live action. But if Arcane's going to probably win. Best multiplayer. Outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively on... Okay, ooh, this is tough. I'm going Helldivers, man. It's got to go Helldivers. Pretty much what it did to the gaming industry, the entire ecosystem of the gaming sphere, when Helldivers came out, was insanity. What else we got? What's coming up? Load, please. This website is like dying or something. Yeah, we're going to definitely be talking about the DLC thing when we get to it. What is this load, bro? No, we did best adaptation. Yeah. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong thing. Best multiplayer, we did that. Best sports and racing. I don't do any of these. I clicked this one. Oop, I guess we went with basketball. That's actually what all my friends would have voted anyway. Sims or strategy. I used to play these kind of games all the time, and which is really crazy. I actually have played Frostpunk 2 and Unicorn Overlord. I'm going to vote Unicorn Overlord just because it's the only weeb game on there. Family game, I've only played one of these, and it was incredible. Astrobot is a phenomenal game. Best fighting game. Can you really see? Here's why I don't want to vote for this. Because this is just a collection of old games. So I'm going to go with Tekken 8. I think Tekken 8 is where it's at. Brother. Do we talk about this now? I'm going to talk about it at the end. It's Rebirth. Best action adventure game. I'm gonna go Astrobot, but if Lost Crown wins, I'm for it. Wait. Oh, best action adventure and best action. What? Wukong. It's the only one I played. I've wanted to play Space Marine 2, but I didn't want to spend the money. I don't play VR, but Batman. Mobile game. I'm actually currently playing this, so I gotta put that on there. Best debut indie game. Only because it's the one that I put the most time into. I have touched Animal Well as well as Pacific Drive. But we're gonna go with Belantro because this game is nuts. Indie game. Same reason. Community support. Okay, so this is where it gets a little tricky. It's definitely not Helldivers 2. Yikes. So it's either going to be 14. I mean, is it going to be hilarious if Baldur's Gate 3 wins another category a following year? I can see these 3 games all winning. I don't think Dawn Trail was very well received. I'm going to say they did fix a lot of stuff in Baldur's Gate 3, though. And they are very active with the community. Best ongoing. Personally, I'm going to say Diablo 4. Games for Impact. I've probably never played any of these. Correct. I've never played any of these. Which ones have I heard the most about? I've heard the most about Neva, Senua, and Zhao. I'm gonna go Neva. Only because I've heard the most about it. Innovation in accessibility. Okay. Say what you want about Star Wars. Say whatever you want about this game. There was one thing that I noticed about this game that I thought was actually phenomenally amazing, and it was the ability to turn off yellow paint. Right. We all know the kind of discourse online about yellow paint in games, especially when it's, games with about exploration and everything. You could literally turn it off in this game. Diablo 4 is not new, so I don't think they're innovating. I'm still currently playing this game, and I haven't really noticed too much. I'm going to say Star Wars, man. I'm biased. Audio does... Oh. Recognize the best in-game audio and sound design. I mean, it's probably got to be Call of Duty, but I'm voting what I want. I'm going to give it to Astro. I thought it was actually really, really good. Score and music goes to Rebirth. No question. That soundtrack is beyond insane. Oh, for me, I'm giving this to Metaphor. We'll talk about this. Narrative. Storytelling and narrative development in a game. So, this is where it gets really tricky. I also kind of don't really believe in this either because the game is pretty one-to-one. Of course, Silent Hill 2. I haven't played Hellblade 2. I have not played Infinite Wealth. I need to. I love Rebirth, but I feel like Metaphor is a lot easier to follow. I'm giving it to Metaphor, man. Watch my playthrough. Game direction. See, this is where I can go ahead and give Rebirth. Hell yeah. Okay. Game of the year. They literally made this change specifically for Shadow of the Erdtree. Well, the change also talks about remakes, but the remakes have already existed, obviously. So it doesn't really matter about the Silent Hill 2 thing. DLCs should have their own category. I don't care how big the DLC is. I don't care how good the DLC is. For a lot of people, this is going to be what they vote. But no. It is just a continuation of the main game from 2 years ago. It should not be here. There are a lot of discussions about this right now going on, obviously. It's Rebirth. Those are all my votes for the Game of the Year, for all the awards at the Game Awards. We'll do some more content around when this drops. All right, guys. Peace.